Hi guys, so I'm back with I believe this will be part 4 of my mini album. And as you guys can see, I'm just giving you guys a little peek. I have actually changed my mind again on the flowers. Didn't really care for the way that the flowers looked against it. So what I did was I, again, just took some red paint and I painted the flowers red, just like in the movie. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had another walk-in. It was actually a vendor of mine coming in to check her booth and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, some of the white roses, what I did was I painted them red. Just like the song in Alice in Wonderland, you know, when the little card guys are painting the roses red. So that's what I did on these instead of leaving them kind of the darker, I guess, more grungy color. Last time we were here, we left off at this page and I was working on this page. I actually have all of my pages laid out, so we're going to pretty easily be able to go through and do all of the layouts. I think there's about 9 of them, and forgive me because there is the heater is actually kicking on right now. And so let me just get that. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. So, got that. I need my glue. Got this. And I'm going to put all of my little tags together and all that kind of stuff with you guys on camera. So the last time I glued these down, but I have these little pieces to put on the backs of them. And I just need to ink the edges a little bit so that... Ooh, it's covered in embossing powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try not to wiggle the camera too much. I'm just going to ink these edges so they are like everything else. And then I'll glue them all together, and then those will be done. And then I have all the little pieces that I'm going to be using for decorating this particular page. So let's actually just move that up a little bit, give myself a little more working space. So last night I got off work here at the shop. I worked here till, I'm going to keep bumping that, I know, and I'm so sorry, you guys. I worked here until it was 5 o'clock, yeah, because that's when we close. And then went home and was able to chat with some of my favorite ladies on MSR and do these layouts so I could finally finish this. The only thing that I didn't get done was the cover, and I brought stuff to do the cover. I'm going to keep bumping that. It's going to drive you and me crazy. I'm just not used to filming with this dang thing like so close to me. Okay. And I actually moved this forward so I would remember to work in this area so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can move this so it's a little more comfortable for you, more comfortable for me, so I bump it less. And there we go. We'll bring it back. That might be a little bit better. So I've got these inked and I have these done. Actually, I think we need to go up just a little bit. There we go. And nope, that's too far over. And we'll bring it back just a little bit more. You guys don't need to see the book so much. So here's what I have. As far as the layout goes for this is what I've decided on. I'm going to take these 2 little pieces. These are from Butterbee Scraps. This is a little cardstock piece from the, what is the name of that? I don't know. It's part of the collection. It's the little extra pieces that you can buy. And then what I did was I'm going to take some of these roses from my stash and I painted them with the red paint again. And I'm actually going to do them up top right here. so that they don't interfere with anything down there. So this page, this basic layout is going to look like this. So there's a couple things that I have to do before, such as ink this. And I have to find my, oh Lord, I have to find my foam dots. And I know that I packed them. There they are. Okay. Oop, maybe this will focus. I'm so out of focus. Ah. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start by putting some glossy accents on the back of this to get it to stick down, because you don't want to use hot glue on metal. It doesn't stick. So we're going to go ahead and do like this, and I'm going to go ahead, oops, and plus this is actually slick paper, so we're going to go ahead and glue it down like that. And we are going to use some glossy accents to kind of hold it, or I'm sorry, some hot glue to hold it in just a little bit, but basically it's going to be to hold it in place until the glossy accents sets. It's pretty much what's going to happen with that. So I'm just putting it on the larger pieces. Okay. Or the larger, what do you call it? The larger openings, or the larger non-open parts. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Then these little sticky things are so dang sticky. It's good because they stick, you know, but it's hard to get them off because they're attached with red line. So I love them and I hate them all at the same time. Okay. All right. So I know, I'm using a ton of these. Okay, so the hardest thing about working over here, I swear, is the fact that I get interrupted every like 5 seconds. So I'm gonna have to piece together like 18 videos. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah. And what I did with these layouts, you guys, is I literally pretty much just repeated the layouts from each of the different pages. I didn't get all fancy and creative, but I still think that the embellishments that I'm using on the, on this mini are really, really pretty. I guess I'm just, yeah. So there's not going to be any. With the way that I repeated the pages, that's why I decided to repeat the embellishments in the way that I did. Each page obviously is going to look very different, but it's, I hate this red line stuff. They're going to, there's going to be a similar layout on each of the pages. So if you guys are like, well, I've already seen the first, set of pages, I'm not going to watch the rest, that's fine, because I will do a finished video of this mini when it's all decorated. So I'll do it like I normally do. And yeah, I'm trying to think of things to talk about while we're decorating this mini. There's not really a whole lot going on. Right now I'm processing video number 3, so that should be up by the time that I get this. And then I have another video that will be going up shortly as well, and that is just a card share video of a couple cards that I had done for a do you call it? A local exchange here, and I decided that I was going to pull out of the video, or not the video, oh my gosh, videos are on the brain. I decided that I was going to pull out of that swap because just the unreliability, that's not really working. The way that a couple of the people in this particular swap just have been treating me and another one of my friends who do the swap with them, it's like, I am a procrastinator. Like, I will admit that 100%. However, when I commit to something, I'm going to do it even if I'm late or, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm going to make sure that I fulfill, you know, what I said I was going to. Well, the day of the exchange that we were supposed to be doing this particular thing, got a message from one of the girls that said she only had one of the cards done. I know that's a lot of hot glue, and a lot of you are horrified that I just did that, but I'm going to keep this in place. So, anyway, got a message from one of the girls and was like, I've only got one card done, and I'm not going to be able to get the other one done. Do you guys, you know, mind? I'll mail it to you. And I was like, that's fine. Well, a short time later, another one was like, I've been working all day on this design, and I've only, you know, I'm not even done with it. I haven't even started the design on the other card. You know, can we do this another day? Can, you know, you mail it to me? You know, can you mail me yours and stuff like that? And it really upset me. It really, really did. So one of my friends here, and I don't think she'll mind that I say her name. She's a local crafty friend here, Missy, and I both had our cards done. Now, mind you, I was working on my cards here in the shop, like busting my butt to get them done in time for this swap, to make sure that I fulfilled the commitment that I had made. So it was really upsetting to both Missy and I that our time and the lack of respect, pretty much. Now that these two showed us. This isn't the first time that they have changed something or backed out, you know, at the last minute. Sorry about that, guys. The shop is right in between a couple of firehouses and also 2 hospitals. So anyway, this was not the first time that this particular situation had happened, and I was really, really upset about it. One of the girls who bailed last minute, like I said, has done this a couple times now, but it was about a year ago. She got after me because I told her that I was going to come to her barbecue, and then things came up and I couldn't make it and I didn't call her. Anyway, she gave me some major crap about it, and she, you know, and then now she does this with crafting. So it really upset me. So there is 1 page done. Okay, let's make sure we get this focused so you guys can kind of see. So it really upset me that this happened again. You know, if it was the first time, that would be one thing, but this is definitely not the first time that these two have pulled this. And so what I did was I said, I'm not going to be doing, like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep my cards, and I'm going to, you know, just keep my cards, and you guys can, sorry, you guys can do with your cards what you want, but, you know, I'm keeping mine. But I did, Missy and my friend Missy and I talked, the one who had her cards ready as well, we talked, and we decided that we were going to continue with the exchange because we both had our cards done. What I was really actually the most mad about is the fact that they expected us to mail our cards to them. Now, if you guys, sorry, this is really, really bothering me that it's like this. Now, if you guys have, go back and you see the video of my cards, you can tell that these are not cards that can be mailed easily and or cheaply. It's not like I could put them, in an envelope and just send them. I would have to send them in a box. So it really upset me that they expected me, because it was going to be about $5 a piece. So it would have been, probably $12, to send both of them. And okay, so money isn't everything, but when it is not by my doing that these cards were not able to be delivered to the person that, they were originally going to, I don't think that I should have to incur that cost. They were never like, oh, let me come meet you or anything like that. It was like, oh, here's my address, you can mail them. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Missy actually ended up spending a good amount, it was like $14 to mail the two packages of cards that she had. So, and not to be rude, but the cards that I saw from the Missy showed me the cards, excuse me, that she got, and they were cute. But yeah, I don't know. I really loved Missy's cards. Here's the other thing. When Missy got her cards from the one, she got her cards, but, one of them was bent. And then the other one, when she got her cards, she still has only received one card from this particular person. Okay. And you guys know as crafters, when you make a commitment to do something and then you don't do it, and, and no word, not a word to the other card, the missing card. Okay. So that would have really upset me as well, if that would have happened. So I'm just kind of done with it, sorry about all the venting, but I'm just kind of done with, doing private exchanges. Miss and I agreed that we would continue to exchange with one another, but we would not be continuing the private exchanges with the other two. So yeah. And I'm trying to remember. Now it's just kind of fussing time. I kept this one really, really simple. And, excuse me, this one, this is actually just a little piece from Butterbee Scraps, and the cameo is as well. I glued them together already just so that they would be together before I started this. And I'm using a lot of yellow in this. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm such a dummy. I didn't bring my red paint with me, so I'm going to have to come back. Well, I'm going to look at it and see if I like the look the way it is, or if I, feel like I need to add the red paint to these as well. But I'll do that. I'll make that decision. Okay. And my hot glue strings driving me crazy. So, yeah. So that is kind of what it is. And I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't know. After the end of the last video and now this, I'm like, just be quiet. Don't talk anymore. I just feel like I've just been kind of negative lately. And I'm trying not to be negative and, whatever. But it is what it is, and these are the things that are happening right now, so there it is. Okay, so this page, I feel like it needs something again, but I'm not sure what to do. And what I realized is I never showed you guys what I ended up doing with this page. I ended up just putting a little tag right here. It just gave it a little something, and I thought that turned out really cute. So I'm considering this page done as well. There is some hot glue strings. I know I should probably wait and do this, before I do the final video, but I'm here. and I probably will forget about it if I don't do it now. I do feel like this particular page needs a little something. Not sure what it is, but I'll think on it and I'll come back and I'll show you what I decide. So this next page is very simple, just a few little embellishments and a few flowers. So this is actually a piece from the Mod Melts. It's from one of their, what's the word I'm looking for? It's from one of their molds, and I just painted it red. And we're just gonna do a little layout, just kind of like that. And then I was thinking with this little butterfly right here, I would just kind of fly a little butterfly like that. So I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, a little more flat-ish. So go ahead and we're gonna ink the edges of the cards, make sure that those are the ones I want to use. I think I wanted to use that one. Oops. I wanted to use that one. I don't really. I think I'll do that one. Which means I have to do a little trimming on that. So I'm all caught up on Criminal Minds. I was actually a few episodes back, and so I'm all caught up on that, and still watching Burn Notice and The Mentalist. I don't know, like I said, I'm a little more disenchanted with The Mentalist, and we'll see if I keep watching it, but yeah, there's that. Okay, get some inking done. Let's see what else. So I'm actually going to have 2 days off in a row. I am going to have tomorrow, and I am going to have Sunday off. So I'm very excited about that. I am going to finish this mini, and I'll probably mail it on Monday to Dorothy, who has been an angel in being so patient with, waiting for this mini. And then I'm going to work on the mini that I started for my brother. And I'll show you guys kind of, I guess I could show you a little sneaky peeky of that one. Right now it's 6 pages, and I'm probably going to add a couple of pages. I know that Christy, hi Christy, I don't know if you're watching, but hi Christy, if you are, is going to yell at me for this next statement. I'm going to add a couple pages to it because it just looks too thin, being just 6 pages. And when you guys see it, you'll agree. I mean, I do tend to over embellish, but here's the thing. It's a hardbound cover that my friend Missy gave me, and she, they were like medical books or something like that. Not 100% sure where they exactly came from. And she found them at her work because she works at a secondhand store. And so her and I have been working on that, but it just needs probably a couple more pages. And yeah, so probably get scolded for that one, because last night Christy was teasing me. She goes, "You just make it way too many pages." And it's, not really, but it's just what happens. I don't know. They just grow and they grow and they grow, and they grow out of control, and that's just how my minis tend to be. So there's that. I just feel like I'm cruising through these pages. It feels so good to be, getting all of these pages, they're all laid out, so we're just kind of spending time putting them together. I probably, cross your fingers, knock on some wood, am going to be able to get, these pages done and this video up and loaded before I leave work today. So I didn't do a dang thing yesterday because Jack came into work with me, And it's hard for me to film when he's just sitting there because, you know, he'll want to talk, or, you know, I can't expect him to not make noise, and it's nice. So it's nice that he only has to work a couple hours a week, or not, yeah, Lord, I was going to say a month. No, it's just a couple hours a week that he has to go in. So he has, excuse me, considerably more free time than I do. He's, you guys may have watched the video of the card that he made me, and that was extremely, you know, special and amazing. I can't believe he did that. But this week, it was Saturday, I think. Might have been. I think it was Saturday. Sorry, I'm just putting some glossy accents on here. Might have been Saturday. No, gosh, not Saturday. It was Tuesday. I came home from work and all the laundry in the house had been done. All of the dishes were done, and you know, everything. It was just awesome and amazing. I was like, "You are fabulous." And he goes, "Baby can't call me fabulous." And I was like, "Yes, I sure can." But yeah, he definitely is earning brownie points. I'm not saying that he doesn't normally do that stuff, but yeah, he just went in there and just did it. It was like he had read my mind, because I was like, I have to go home Tuesday and I have to do laundry and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I hate doing laundry. Like, not only had laundry been done, it was put away, like hung up, folded, socks matched, you know, the whole 9 yards. So I was like, wow. Oh, and dinner was made. Yeah, super, super amazing. So there's that. And let's see. It's like, oh, what do I do at home? Well, I'm not home much to really do anything, so he's really, really taken over the majority of, you know, the different household chores that need to be done and things like that. And I'm so grateful for him. He's not perfect, but he definitely deserves, you know, a lot of kudos and stuff like that lately, especially. And this one as well, I feel like maybe do I need another flower there? I might need another flower there. That's what it might boil down to. Luckily, I did bring malice. And let me find them. Put that there. Oh, there they are. Have to grab those out. And yeah, okay. So executive decision time, and I get to be the executive. That's the fun part about being the boss. Well, at least right now, I'm the boss of this mini. So. Okay, so I'm going to add a little white flower there, and I'm going to add, that looks, yeah. I think sometimes I'm like, yep, it needs another flower. Let's go ahead and just add it. Oh, and what I was thinking, because I bought this stamp set, and honestly, guys, I haven't used it. I'm going to stamp some stuff on the backs of these cards, but I'll do that at another time. You guys don't have to be here to, you know, suffer through all of that and watch all of that. I thought that I had more of these, and I wanted to use this black one, but I think the pearl will stand out just a little bit better. I am going to add, I'm going to add some glossy accents right here, because you can see a little bit of the glue sticking through right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put, okay, well, that was upside down. I actually need my quick stick. That will help me get it in place. I'm trying to actually get some of this done because I think Jack was going to come in a little bit later today. He had to go in today to work, so he couldn't come with me this morning when I left. In fact, he left for work before I did. But he was going to come in after, and so after he gets here, I'm not, good Lord, not really going to be able to film, you know. There we go. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. So hopefully there's enough. Uh-oh, just dropped my quick stick. There's that. Okay. Try not to wiggle the table. Those are pretty big. Oh Lord. So someone's car alarm is going off. That's always the fun part. The entire front of the shop is all windows. And actually, it's funny because she's actually in the car. So she's actually, oh, it went off. Was actually in the car and had set off her alarm. So yeah, that's pretty funny. I may be having, oh, I gotta go, guys. I'll be back.